Championship for men wheelchair basketball. Today game Poland versus Spain. Team Spain, captain of the team number 7, Venezuela Colcao. Number 4, Milas Fernandez. Number 6, Vega. Number 8, Rubio. Number 17, Garcia. Number 21, Poyate. Number 22, Diaz Lorenzo. Number 24, Ortega. Number 27, Guillermo Garcia. Number 55, Prieto Barba. Number 77, Cristian Barba. Number 19, Luis Gonzalez. Coach Oriol Ruiz. Team Poland, captain of the team number 3, Moscow. Number 2, Jablonski. Number 4, Stan. Number 5, Bandura. Number 6, Magic. Number 7, Kozarina. Number 8, Kabetsky. Number 9, Kornikovsky. Number 11, number 10, Keselowski. Number 11, Jankowski. Number 12, Konzerovsky. And number 19, Filipski. Coach Konzerovsky. Game officials for today game: Dražen Štrok, Croatia; Joe Fairborn, Great Britain; Dino Durakovic, Sweden; Commissioner Janine Tibbs, Great Britain. Now, if you are able, please stand for the national anthem of Spain.
Well, a warm hello to everyone watching on the IWBF Europe and IWBF YouTube channel. You're locked in to court number 1, Group A action, as Poland, who bounced back from defeat to Germany with a win over Austria yesterday, take on Spain, currently 2-0 in this very group, looking to go 3-0 today. Should be an entertaining encounter between these two European heavyweights. Hello everyone, John Hobbs on hand here for this Group A encounter. There are 3 referees for this contest from Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina and Great Britain, as Drazen Strok from Croatia, Dino Durakovic from Bosnia-Herzegovina and Joe Firma-Worrell from Great Britain. Starting 5s for the two teams, starting with Poland, Dominik Mozla, Krzysztof Bandura, Andrzej Maciek, Piotr Darnakowski and Mateusz Filipski will start it off for Poland. For Spain, Oscar Onrubia, Manuel Lorenzo, Ignacio Ortega, Eduardo Prieto and Luis Criston will start us off for España. As the two teams now get ready to come on to the floor. Poland, as said, rebounding from their defeat to Germany with a win over Austria. They opened up the tournament with a win over the host nation, Bosnia-Herzegovina. And for Spain, 2-0 with a feisty win against Turkey the other day, 56-55 in what many people here were calling the game of the tournament so far. An absolutely thrilling encounter next door on court number 2 between those two teams that ended up Spain's way. Oscar Onrubia with the game winner. And he, of course, is one of the starters for this game as Spain look to go a perfect 3-0 against a Poland side looking to keep the momentum up. So in case you're very new to this, Poland in white and Spain in red, as we get ready to start Group A action here on court number 1. Bosnia-Herzegovina and Austria will be up next after this game. But for now, it's Poland against Spain, and Poland get the first possession with Mateusz Filipski. Maciek. Filipski spinning, gives it up to Mozla with his back to the basket, turns and fires and hits. Not the way Mozla would have wanted to receive the ball, but did well to spin and get the score. Ortega. Lorenzo off the glass. Here is Mozla. Maciek. Bandura had a fantastic game against Austria yesterday. Fluffs his lines with the first shot of the game for him. Here is Onrubia. Spain's Mr. Clutch. Onrubia, heavily guarded by Filipski, gets it inside to Pietro. Pietro misses the 2 under the hoop. Mozla. Mozla now gliding to the cup, gets fouled. Offensive foul has been called against Poland. Lewis Christian in great position there, and the offensive foul, so Spain get the ball back. As a whistle has gone. And we just have Krzysztof Bandura on the floor. Hopefully we've just sorted out the minor technical difficulty on the IWBF side of the YouTube channel. The IWBF Europe one working just fine, but I think we've now sorted both out. Priccio. Here is Ortega. Ortega with the midi. And that's off. Easy pass from Pietro, and Ortega with the miss. Here is Mosler crossing the timeline. Bandura. Darnakovsky in good position, but it goes to Filipski the other side. Pass to Maciek goes right to Pietro's hands, and now it's a race to the basket. Ortega with the win. Ortega with the finish. Filipski, it's one-on-one at the moment. Filipski as Mosler comes to support. Mosler, though, doesn't get the layup. Needed a bit more spin to get that to go in. It's a tough shot. Ortega, lovely dump off to Pietro. Too strong. Kristen the rebound. Foul is called. Kristen a three. Excuse me, I was on Rubia with the three. My apologies. Well, Rubia missed it anyway. Mosler. Maciek. Both teams just feeling each other out here in the early going. 3 minutes played in the first. Here is Mosler falling away to Filipski. 4 to shoot. Mosler is wide open, and you don't want to give Dominik Mosler that kind of space. Punish you every time. Guy who's been around for many, many years, 13 years with the senior team. Ortega at the other end with the finish for Spain. Ball, that was a risky pass, goes right to Ortega. Onrubia is wide open instead. Great pass to Ortega, who just kept on going. And a timeout called by Poland. Marcin Balcelowski has seen enough. His side trails 6-4 in the early going. Poland already with 3 team fouls. Spain yet to trouble the foul count. But Spain thus far offensively a little more composed, a lot more balanced. And they lead 8-4 with 6:23 to play in the first period here on court 1 in the Hotel Hills Arena in Sarajevo. Great to have you all on board on the IWBF and IWBF Europe YouTube channel as the road to Ottawa, Canada continues. Top 5 qualify automatically. Teams that have finished 6th and 7th will head on to the Men's World Championship repechage that is due to take place next April. Of course, at a venue to be decided. And that goes for the women's repechage as well. Keep it locked on the IWBF social media channels for all the information of what will happen in the build-up to the World Championships as the United States of America and maybe the Netherlands will look to defend their crown. Of course, the Netherlands in action in the women's Euros here as Filipski puts up a mid-range off the glass. Filipski's first field goal of the game. Ortega, Pietro, and the foul. No, offensive foul is called. Good build-up play, but offensive foul is the call. Bandora to Filipski. Filipski, great pass over the top. Maciek the finish. Incredible court vision there from Matus Filipski. And Fifi feeds Maciek. Ortega on Rubia. On Rubia lets fly off the window and rattles it in. Well, both teams now in a little bit of a groove. Can they keep the momentum going? 10-8 in favor of España. As Filipski loses the ball, it'll go to Spain. Filipski can't believe it, right in front of the Polish bench. On Rubia. On Rubia still has the ball. Ortega to Pietro. Wide it goes to Christen. 7 to shoot for Louis Christen. On Rubia. Oscar on Rubia. That's off to the right. And Filipski will rebound those all day long. Mosler gets the screen from, well, loose screen there from Maciek. Maciek gets it back. Maciek, Mosler under the hoop. Normally we'll get them all day long. Now, will that count? No, it won't. Foul on the floor. And that's Spain's second team foul of the first period. First foul of the game on Eduardo Pietro. Bandora rattles it in, and a foul. This time a three-point play opportunity for Poland. Krzysztof Bandora, who had a fantastic game against Austria yesterday. 17 points, 8 boards. Poland, in their 2 wins, have shot over 50% from the field each time. Those wins, of course, against the host nation, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and against Austria. They were humbled, though, against Germany in between. Pietro, Lorenzo into the game, and Lorenzo can't get the finish. Bandora rebounds. Here is Filipski. Filipski to Maciek. Easy pass from Filipski. An easy finish for Maciek. Ortega didn't want a foul. On Rubia. Rubia has a little bit of room. Decides against the shot. Now we'll go for the shot, but that'll miss everything. Krzysztof Bandora. Bandora, the bounce pass. Maciek, the extra pass to Mosler. And he'll go to the line for 2. Poland doing so well to find gaps in the paint where they can exploit. And Spain committed each time. And as a result, more free throws incoming. But substitutions will come in. Group substitutions coming in for Spain, as well as a timeout for the Spanish. So substitutions will come in just a second, but Poland out to a 6-0 run here against Spain. They lead by 3 with 3:35 to play in this first period. Over on court number 2 currently. European champions Great Britain and France locking horns. Great Britain right now nearly at half-time romping away. 52-27 of the good against Le Bleu. Abdi Jama currently with 8 points leading the way for Great Britain in a well-balanced scoring effort. Nicolas Janser has 14 for France, but they trail big to the European champions right now. But that's over on court number 2. Here on court 1 right now, just getting started between Poland and Spain in Group A. And right now, Poland lead 13-10. Dominik Mosler, Matus Filipski with 4 points. The formidable duo for this Polish team, as Mosler misses the first. Ignacio Ortega leading all scorers currently for Spain with 6. But right now, momentum with the Poles, as Mosler misses them both. And here comes Spain with Lorenzo. Ruiz too strong. As said, mass substitutions for Spain as Lorenzo, Ruiz, Garcia and Zazuela into the game. Filipski, no hesitation. Six for Filipski. Garcia, Ruiz looking for Zazuela. Zazuela can't reach it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Poland ball. 5 turnovers for Spain in this first period. Filipski, Maciek. Hounded by Zazuela. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Poland with plenty of time on the shot clock. Mosler. Shot clock at 10. Filipski a 3. Can't cash out. And it's rebounded by Garcia. Garcia looking for help. Ruiz at the other side. So is Lorenzo. Ruiz will get it. Ruiz, and just as the shot clock was going to expire, there'll be, looks like 2 shots to come. Foul on Mosler. That'll be his first foul of the contest. And now both teams with no more fouls to give, with 2:17 to play in the first period. Garcia, here is Ruiz. Ruiz, short, rebounded Filipski. Final 2 minutes of the first period. Filipski already with 6 points and 5 boards for Poland. Filipski still has it. 6 to shoot. Filipski a 3. That's off the back iron. And rebounded the long board by Mosler. Bandora has it. Now Maciek lets fly. A midi is no good. Now a chance for Spain to get their own offensive groove going. Ruiz from the baseline. First field goal for Spain in around 4.5 minutes of action. Krzysztof Bandora. Filipski. Looks for Mosler under the hoop, hounded by 3 Spanish defenders, agonizingly falls out, but he gets his own rebound. Maciek at the elbow, money. Final minute of the first period. Ruiz has all the time in the world off the glass. Don't need to give Alexei Ruiz all that time, and a foul called, offensive foul on Andre Maciek. He's not happy with the call. First foul on Andre Maciek. Well spotted by our Bosnian official, Dino Durakovic. 38.6 left in this first period. Here is Ruiz. Ruiz lets fly again. That time it's short, it's batted, it's loose, it's taken in by Lorenzo. Garcia. Ruiz again. He lets fly again and strings one. Alexei Ruiz with 6 points in this first period. Spain cut it to within a point. Here is Maciek. Filipski. Final seconds of the first period. Matus Filipski buries it. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Very free-flowing game thus far. Poland hold a 3-point advantage, 19-16 after the first 10. Matus Filipski and Dominik Mosler alongside Andre Maciek, the 3 veterans getting the job done on the offensive side. They've been shooting 59% from the floor in the first 10 minutes. Poland, they lead 19-16 as a result. Spain, led by Ignacio Ortega and Alexei Ruiz off the bench. They both have 6. Still a long way to go, though, in this contest. Of course, following on from this game over on this court, court number 1, the host nation, Bosnia-Herzegovina, will take on Austria. Of course, the women's side for Spain collected their first win in the Women's Euros earlier today. They defeated France. Great Britain defeating Germany in the second game. As we get set to start the second period here, Poland with a slender advantage going into quarter number 2. As the referee's just asking Poland to hurry along so the second quarter can begin. Marcin Belchalowski, the head coach, methodical in his approach. Every detail, every inch, every stone not unturned. And the second quarter begins. Garcia on the ball. Ruiz on the catch and shoot. Well, he's feeling it right now, isn't he? But he missed on that attempt. On the follow was Lorenzo. Filipski. Just getting started in this second period here in Sarajevo. Filipski still on the ball. 5 to shoot for Poland. Great defense by Zarzuela. And Filipski has to heave a 3 and doesn't make it count. That's testament to great perimeter defense, especially from Zarzuela. Lorenzo at the other end. 1 point game. Krzysztof Bandora. Bandora still has it. Darnakovsky was driving to the hoop. Fantastic defense again from Spain. Filipski high off the window. Ruiz rebounds. And a wild pass from Ruiz. It does. Well, it's... Our referee from Great Britain, Joe Firma-Worrell, says it went out of bounds. The Spain bench incensed. They believe it was still in play, but Poland get the ball. Maciek to Filipski. 3 to shoot for Poland. Filipski gets busy but misses the target. Ruiz looking for Lorenzo and finds him, and the foul is called. It's on the floor. That won't count. And Spain look to get into their set. Here is Ruiz. Ruiz a 3, and that's off. Rebounded Bandora. Both teams now are combined 0 of 4 from downtown. And an offensive foul has been called. It's on Andrej Maciek again. Second offensive foul called on him this afternoon. That'll be his second foul as well in this game. Two minutes and a bit of change played here in this second period. Garcia looking for Ruiz. Ruiz dumps it to Lorenzo. Lorenzo off the glass, too strong. Ball is loose. Ruiz picks it up, goes off the glass. That's also too strong. Adrian Garcia was going for it. Excuse me, Pablo Lavandiera was going for it. And instead, Poland will get the ball back. Maciek still has it. Filipski launches a 3. That's no good. And the bounce pass is pure, and the finish is lacking from Lorenzo, and at the other end, Mosler can't hang on. Mosler now will slow it down and reset. 3 minutes played in the second. Maciek just about hung on, but his pass, it left his hands and right into the hands of a Spanish player. Zazuela will not get that pass from Garcia. Garcia misses the layup. And Maciek goes up. Maciek off the back iron, and he'll go to the line for a couple. Very scrappy sequence of play there from both sides. Andrej Maciek to the line, rattles in the first. So far averaging a shade under 10 points in these European Championships. We'll get one more as Spain crowded the paint a bit too early. Andrej Maciek with his second foul shot makes the second. Here comes Spain. Garcia to Ruiz. Ruiz trying to create some space for himself and he banks home a short two. Maciek. Krzysztof Bandora. Bandora with plenty of time on the shot clock. Bandora lets fly. Oh, a technical foul has been called. And it's been called on Krzysztof Bandora, who was complaining that he was fouled on that shot. Wasn't happy with the call. And the referee had had enough and called a technical foul. And now Poland call a timeout. And Krzysztof Bandora still incensed as Marcin Balczykowski calls for calm with his group, a timeout called. And right now Spain lead by 1 and certainly have the cooler head of the two teams at the present time. Coming up to 4 minutes played in this second period here on Court 1 in the Hotel Hills Arena in Sarajevo. As both teams now come onto the court, and Alexei Ruiz will take the resulting free throw off the technical foul and gets that friendly roll. Bandora now on 2 fouls. Spain right now outscoring Poland 7-2 in this second quarter. Here is Ruiz. Ruiz still has it. Garcia. Ruiz gets it back. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Lavandeira. Garcia. Garcia strings it. The Spanish bench feel it. The momentum is all with them right now. Filipski. Bandora. Krzysztof Bandora puts it up. That's no good. It's rebounded by Ruiz. Lavandeira will collect. And Lavandeira will slow it down. Beautiful pass inside the finish, lacking by Lorenzo. Gets it back and gets it to go. Lorenzo has 8 points. And Spain with their biggest lead of the contest. In fact, the biggest lead of the game by either team. Filipski swings it to Maciek. Maciek to Bandora. 10 to shoot for Poland. Fading away, Filipski. No. Ruiz, another rebound. 5 rebounds for Alexei Ruiz off the bench to go with his 9 points. Garcia. Ruiz did well to collect that. 9 to shoot. Ruiz puts it in again. First Spanish player in the double figures. Mosler now glides his way to the cup. No. A lid is on the Polish basket right now. And everything dropping for Spain, except for that. But it doesn't matter because he'll get free throws anyway. Manuel Lorenzo to the stripe. Manuel Lorenzo, another two-time Paralympian. There's a couple of them on this Spanish team as Krzysztof Kozarena and Matt Stan check in. Filipski Bandura come out. Manuel Lorenzo averaged 18 points for Bilbao in the IWBF Champions Cup last season. Only 25 years of age. Shot around 14 field goal attempts as well for Bilbao, so certainly not afraid to let fly. Also has experience with the 3x3 team, as we saw back in August in South Africa at the World Championships. Maciek fouled by Lavandiera. .346 to play in this second period. 2 fouls now on Pablo Lavandiera. Both teams, in fact, Poland have no more fouls to give. Spain have one more foul to give in this second quarter. Kozarena, who we've seen throughout these Euros, can put points on the board in a hurry. Maciek a mid-range money. Maciek money for him. As Poland trail by 7, and Garcia nearly got the three-point play at the other end. Whistle has gone though. Foul called on Dominik Mosler. And the first is no good for Garcia. Spain 2 of 6 from the foul line in this contest thus far. But they hold the key, they hold the advantage. Now they lead by 8. Kozarena. And another technical foul has been called, this time on Pietro Darnakowski. So a second technical foul in this game for Poland. This time Darnakowski, the guilty man. Well, even Poland's players are confused with the call. Referee's decision is final. Referees today from Bosnia-Herzegovina, Croatia and Great Britain. And confusion on the court. Spain will actually get the ball back. Ruiz has it. Ruiz. Garcia with the runner off the glass. No. Lorenzo rebounds and puts it in on the follow. Andrej Maciek. Under 3 to play here in the half. Maciek met by Lavandiera, a bit too much by Lavandiera, who straight away puts his hands up and accepts his fate. That's his third foul. As majority of the starting 5 for Spain will check back in on Rubia, Ortega and Pietro. Timeout called before any of that happens though, and it's the first double-digit advantage of the game. Spain have it 34-23, 2:50 to play in this second period. coming towards the end of the third quarter, or about just over halfway the third period. On court number 2 right now. And Great Britain dominant against France, 66-39. Many people believed that would be Great Britain's toughest test, and right now they're passing it with flying colours. And that's over on court number 2. All games, of course, as you know, on the IWBF Europe and IWBF YouTube channel. You're locked into court number 1 right now. Of course, if you are watching on the both YouTube channels, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Always helps. We've seen an incredible rise in activity on the IWBF social medias over the last few years, which is great to see. Kozarena. Maciek, shot clock at 1. Maciek has to throw it up. Shot clock violation and a much needed stop for Spain as they look to carry on their good momentum, as Krzysztof Bandora, Matus Filipski will come back in. Kozarena will head out, as will Matt Stan. So Kozarena and Stan, their second quarter cameo comes to a close. No doubt we'll be seeing more of them as the game progresses. Ortega driving at Bandora. Ball is loose. Who has it? Ortega has it. Ortega can't get it to fall under the hoop. Pietro on the follow. He can't get it to go and gets it at the second attempt. And a good bit of sportsmanship there from Matus Filipski, who gives him a little pat on the head as he scores as well. Well, all these teams are staying in the same place. They're all good friends. Mosler fading away. Mosler short. He hits the deck, ball out of bounds. And Spain get it as Mosler smacks his hands on the floor in frustration. Well, the Spanish women's team here in attendance watching courtside as well, as the whistle has gone, and Pietro just a little too enthusiastic to get the game underway. Of course, as mentioned earlier on, and if you saw it earlier on as well, Spain's women getting their first win of the European Championships. And another technical foul against Poland, this time on head coach Darnakowski. As Coach Balchalowski, incensed that Onrubia did not pass the ball correctly from the inbound. He's incensed. He wants a review of this, and he's going to get a review as well because he's on a technical foul with that. So there could be a possibility that if this call is reversed, his technical foul might be rescinded. Perhaps the officials didn't see it, so they'll go and check it. Unfortunately, here on the commentary box, we don't have the benefit of looking at the replay ourselves. Dino Durakovic from Bosnia-Herzegovina and Drazen Strok from Croatia having a good look at the monitor. Onrubia passed it, but fumbled it a little bit and then collected it again, as to the best of my knowledge. We'll see what the referees think, though. And the referee's decision stands. Marcin Balchalovsky's not happy with the call. His coaching staff have been looking on their phones as well. They've been looking back at it. Onrubia now at the foul line for Spain. Misses the free throw anyway. I guess the old saying of ball don't lie applies on that one. I don't know. You be the judge of that at home, I guess. Either way you look at it, Spain get the ball back. 1:40 to play. Ortega on the ball. And Ortega has a little bit of room to cut his way to the basket and score as well. Poland's defense just went to sleep there. Bandora, Filipski. Filipski and Ortega now going at it. Ball out of bounds. Poland get the ball back. Ortega not happy with the call now. Maciek with a big smile on his face as we reset. 6 to shoot for Poland. Filipski. Filipski breaks free. Foul called. Now will that count? Apparently not, as the foul happened way before the shot. 38-23, Spain ahead. 1:06 to play here in the first half. Filipski at the foul line for Poland and gets the friendly bounce for the first. He now moves on to 9 points alongside 6 rebounds. Filipski all string with the second. First Poland player into double figures, the veteran. Plays for Galatasaray in the IWBF Champions Cup last season. Dominated that tournament as well. Onrubia at the top. Kristen at the baseline. Rebounded Filipski, who's now flirting with a double-double. Still has the ball. As Filipski now spins away with 9 to shoot. Filipski still has it. Veselovsky inside, airballs the floater. Ortega lobs it wide to Manuel Lorenzo, wide open inside. Shot clock is now off. Spain have a 15-point cushion. Veselovsky. Bandora. Seconds ticking by. Veselovsky, final seconds of the first half. Filipski can't bury the three, and that'll do it for the half. And Spain hold the advantage in what has been a very temperamental first 20 minutes. Spain have outscored Poland 24-6 in that second quarter. 3 technical fouls against Poland in the first half. Manuel Lorenzo has 13. Alexei Ruiz off the bench has 12 on 50% shooting. Spain as a team shooting 46% from the field. Their bench doing a lot of the damage though. 15 bench points scored, majority of them by Alexei Ruiz. Matus Filipski with 10 points and 7 rebounds to lead Poland, but Poland have it all to do going into the third period. They trail Spain 40-25, and we'll be back in around 12 minutes time. Don't go anywhere. Well, welcome back to the Hotel Hills Arena here in Sarajevo. Group A action here on court number 1, where Spain lead Poland 40-25 with the third quarter incoming. John Hobbs here on hand to guide you through the action in the second half, as the third quarter will start momentarily. Over on court number 2 right now, our other game in Group B taking place, Great Britain thumping France right now, 92-59 currently the score in that one. As the European champions look set to remain unbeaten. And despite trailing by double digits here, Poland's certainly not out of this contest right now. Marcin Balcelowski will come into the game and start us off for the third quarter. Filipski with 10 points and 7 boards right now to lead Poland. Manuel Lorenzo leading the way with 13 for Spain. Veselovsky shot short, and Pietro with the rebound. Onrubia looking for Ortega under the hoop, and he will go to the foul line. Foul called on Dominic Mosler. And that'll be his first foul of this contest. Ortega will go to the line. Ortega, 10 points, 9 boards in the thriller against Turkey the other day. Misses the first, though. As we mentioned at the top of the show, Oscar Onrubia with that game winner in that feisty encounter. Many people here saying that was the game of the tournament thus far between Spain and Turkey. Spain unbeaten, 2-0 right now. Poland 2-1, but under the cosh right now. Filipski has it. Filipski uses the window, but to no effect. Veselovsky on the follow is too strong. Ortega rebounds. And now Lorenzo out in transition. The layup is good for Manuel Lorenzo. Darnakovsky did well to track back. Balcelowski rattles in a 3. Well, didn't quite rattle in the 3. It bobbled around a bit. Onrubia has it. Ortega. Onrubia has it back. Here is Lorenzo along the baseline. That's short, rebounded by Filipski. Fifi now 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Still has the ball. Matus Filipski, 8 to shoot for Poland. Veselovsky at the elbow, strings one. Play 2 minutes of this third period right now, and well, Poland have slimmed 3 points off the deficit. Onrubia launches a 3 and is off. Spain currently 0 of 3 from downtown. Filipski. Filipski gets it back. He puts up a 3, and that's in and out. Ortega looking for Pietro. Veselovsky anticipated where that pass was going and intercepted it. Balcelowski has it. Veselovsky now at the other end. Veselovsky, the layup. This is a good spell for Poland. 10-point game. Kristen. Ortega. Kristen at the foul line, back to Ortega from mid-range. Sweeps it wide on Rubia. 4 to shoot. Ortega fading away, strings a 2. .12 game now. But certainly Poland's offensive execution much more improved than what we saw in the second period. Wesolowski. Filipski. 8 to shoot this time for Poland. Filipski. And hard shot misses everything. And now Ortega out in transition. Wesolowski there to meet him. Ortega sets himself composed. At the other end, Filipski looking to get it back. It was a risky pass. Lorenzo, Pietro. Kristen in all kinds of space, sets himself. That's off the back iron, and that's Matus Filipski's double-double with that rebound. Here is Ortega. Ortega inside and a foul. Kristen with the pass. Ortega, the trailer. And Ortega now going back to the foul line for Spain. And after slimming the lead to as little as 10, Spain now back up ahead by 16. Chance to go up by 17. And this is their joint biggest lead of the game for Spain. Balchalovsky. Wesolowski fading away. That's off to the right. It's rebounded though by Poland. And the finish lacking from Mosler. Pass out by Ortega. Here is Onrubia. Finish from Pietro. No good, but he gets it at the second attempt. And now Spain. The momentum all with Spain. Timeout called by Poland. Biggest lead of the contest for Spain. 4:53 to play in the third period. And after trailing by 15 at half-time, Poland came out like a house on fire, slimmed the lead to 10, and then ever since, Spain have just found their offensive rhythm. Manuel Lorenzo and Ignacio Ortega both have 15 to lead the way for Spain, whose field goal percentage has risen up to 48% now in this third quarter. Matus Filipski with his double-double that he achieved a moment ago. 13 points, 10 boards for him. As Andrej Maciek lets the ball roll and deliberately kills the clock and now restarts it. Filipski, Mosler cutting to the basket, spins around. That won't count. That would have been a pretty score if it had counted. Foul called on Ignacio Ortega. That will be his third foul. Filipski. Bandora looking to shoot. Goes inside instead. It agonizingly falls out. Garcia on Rubia. Rubia still has it. Lorenzo. Rubia gets it back. 6 to shoot for Spain. Foul called. Marcin Balchalovsky now with 2 fouls. Ortega just goes to the hoop. Instead passes it out. Lorenzo too strong. Mosler rips it for the rebound. And the foul called on Lorenzo. And that'll be foul number 2 for him. Mosler only 4 points and 4 rebounds thus far for Dominik Mosler. Actually leads the scoring for Poland in their 3 games. Before today, averaged 17 points a contest alongside 6 rebounds. Filipski has it. Filipski looking for Maciek, but asking too much of him. Garcia. Lorenzo in support. Lorenzo the finish. Maciek. Maciek looking for Mosler, but deflected out of bounds by Ortega. 3:24 to play, and Spain, their biggest lead of the contest, as Marek Veselovsky comes back into the fray and Matus Filipski comes out. Veselovsky, Maciek, 9 to shoot for Poland. Bandora, no. The lob pass to Garcia, who does well behind the back pass. Lorenzo gets the finish. Great pass by Garcia. Veselovsky. Maciek, under 3 minutes to play. And the finish there from mid-range from Balchalovsky. Ortega. Another beautiful pass. Lorenzo the finish. Showtime basketball from España. And right now, there's nothing Poland can do about it. Maciek to respond. That's way off. And Lorenzo lets that roll out of bounds. Matt Stan and Krzysztof Kozyrena will check in now for Poland. Bandora comes out, as does Mosler. 2:09 to play. Poland with no more fouls to give in this third period. Spain rampant right now. Their field goal percentage has gone over 50%. On Rubia is wide open. Decides against the shot. Kristen along 2. No. Rebounded again. Lorenzo puts it in. Manuel Lorenzo with 23 points. A one-man wrecking crew right now for Spain. Balchalovsky. Maciek is open, but not looking at the ball. Veselovsky. Kozyrena. They need him to get hot. Kozyrena in and out. Garcia the rebound. Ortega. What a third quarter this has been for Spain. Ortega still has it. drives baseline, kicks it out on Rubia. Ortega wide open, no, rebounded by Bacelovski. Veselovsky now. Poland just need a few scores to get themselves a little bit back into this. Veselovsky, no, Matt Stan fighting with Garcia for the board. Spain have out-rebounded Poland 32-21 on the rebound front as Ortega misses. Garcia on the follow. Kristen will pick up the loose change. On Rubia, a three. No, rebounded Kozarena. Final 30 seconds of the third period. Ortega rips it off Stan. And Veselovsky bats it away from Ortega. Spain keep it. Game clock at 19 seconds. Shot clock is off. Garcia. Spain can hold for the final shot if they want. Ortega cutting to the basket and the finish. And Bacelovsky will not contest a final shot in a third quarter that has been one-way traffic. A 21-9 third period for Spain. Poland reeling, having started the third quarter brightly and trimmed the lead that was, trim the deficit that was 15 points down to 10. And then in a flash, Spain just heated up. The gears went up, and so did the execution. And as a result, they lead in the third period, or going into the fourth quarter, 61-34 to the good. 23 points for Manuel Lorenzo on 11 of 16 shooting, chucking 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Has 2 steals to his name as well. Ignacio Ortega with 17. As a team, Spain shooting 48% from the floor, but they've scored plenty of second chance points, 13 offensive rebounds, 14 second chance points. They've out-rebounded Poland 36-23. Matus Filipski, the only Poland player in double figures. He has a double-double with 13 points, 10 boards. Of course, after this game, we keep it locked on Group A as Austria and Bosnia-Herzegovina take to the floor. Ruiz as Spain get us started in the fourth. Ruiz inside, Lorenzo guarded by 3 Poland players. Stan with the rebound. Bacelovsky. Veselovsky, Kozarena cut to the basket, but Veselovsky didn't see him. There is Kozarena, 3 to shoot. Kozarena's got to put it up. Puts it up, puts it down. Much needed field goal there for Poland, and Kozarena with the finish. His first field goal in this one. Garcia looks for Lorenzo. Lorenzo rattles it in. .25 for Manuel Lorenzo on 12 of 17 shooting. Balchalovsky, Maciek has it. And the pass intended for Kozarena goes straight to Lorenzo, who's everywhere right now. Ruiz all alone. "16 points in transition for Spain in this one." Ball goes out of bounds. It sticks with Poland. As Adrian Jankowski comes into the game for the first time for Poland, Matt Stan heads to the bench. Veselowski, battered by Lavandiera. Out of bounds. It'll be a Spain possession. 15th turnover for Poland in this one. Garcia gliding his way to the basket. Villas, the finish inside. Julio Villas. That's his first field goal. Veselowski lets fly off the window, but it's too short. Spain crashing the boards, not letting Poland get any second chance opportunities. They've only scored 2 points on the second chance of Poland in this one. That just tells you how strong Spain have been defensively, and when you've got people like Manuel Lorenzo dominating from close range, it only further helps your cause. 27 now for Manuel Lorenzo. Lovely pass from Veselowski, and Maciek goes inside for the score. Garcia just driving down the wing. Ruiz inside. 2 shots for Alexei Ruiz. Timeout has been called on the floor. Poland want to talk it over in a second half thus far that has just been one-way traffic. The writing looked to be on the wall at half-time when Spain led by 15, excuse me. Poland had their spell in the early stages of the third, but from then on in, it's been all Spain. And right now they are outscoring Spain since the first quarter. If we go on to the second quarter onwards, Spain have outscored Poland 53-19. That just tells you everything you need to know about this contest. It was a closely matched first quarter, both teams feeling each other out. Poland had an edge at 19-16, but ever since then, Spain have had a firm stranglehold of this contest despite a brief spurt from Poland as Ruiz goes to the line and splashes the first. Ruiz makes them both. Seven of 13 from the foul line this afternoon for Spain. Veselowski has it. Lebecki into the game for the first time, passes it off to Veselowski. 6 to shoot for Poland. Darnakowski in good position. There is Darnakovsky. And that'll be a shot clock violation. One pass too many from Poland. .6:33 to play. Here is Vilas. Julio Vilas Fernandez to give him his full title. Raul Vega onto the ball. Here is Ruiz. That's short. And it's rebounded by Mosler. Mosler with 5 rebounds in this contest. And Mosler looked to be fouled, almost held by Lavandiera, and the referee saw it well. And that'll be Lavandiera's 4th foul of the game as Kozarena comes into the game alongside Adrian Jankowski. As Veselovsky comes out, as does Dominik Mosler. 6:05 to play in this contest. And Spain well on their way to improving the 3-0 in Group A. Alongside Germany, Turkey, Austria, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Kozarena, 5 to shoot. Kozarena, a 2 is money. We've seen the full repertoire of Krzysztof Kozarena's mid-range game thus far. In their 4 games now played, Vilas from the foul line, short. Kozarena with the long reach gets the rebound. Jankowski. Jankowski, Kozarena, the target. Kozarena, back-to-back scores for Krzysztof Kozarena, the golden boy. Vega. Lavandiera cut to the basket well there. He evaded 3 Polish players. Vega goes it alone, no good. Kozarena the rebound. He's getting it done at both ends. Lebetsky. Kozarena gets it back. Kozarena wants the shot again, puts it up. And a heat check there for Krzysztof Kozarena, as Vilas and Jankowski just tangled up. Vega. Ruiz. Swings it wide. And no good by Garcia. And that'll be a foul by Garcia. Only his first foul of this contest. Only Spain's 2nd team foul of the 4th period. Likewise, Poland with just 1 team foul. Kozarena, Lebetsky in position. Lebetsky fires away and hits. Ruiz. Vega is wide open at the top. Garcia has it. There is Vega. Swings it. Ruiz on the catch and shoot. And Lebetsky with the rebound. Here is Kozarena. Kozarena still has it. Lebetsky. Kozarena fading away. Jankowski the rebound. Off balance, gets it to go. Beautiful chair control there by Adrian Jankowski. Ruiz, Vega. 3:13 to play. And Spain comfortable. Ruiz. Vega. 3 to shoot. Vega of the foul line, no good. Kozarena with rebound number 4 in limited minutes. give him 6 points as well for good measure. And now the trailer for Cosarena, but he'll get the ball eventually. Cosarena off the glass, gets it to go. 8 points in this fourth quarter for Krzysztof Cosarena. 4 of 6 from the field for him. Ruiz. Vega. Finds Garcia. Here is Ruiz. Ruiz looks to go glass. That's short. Jankowski rebounds. Jankowski still has it. Jankowski throws it up, no good. Rebounded Ruiz, and look at this in transition. Lavandiera will receive the ball. 2 Polish players on him, he doesn't care. Jankowski and Lebecki, all they could do was just watch and marvel as Spain race away with this one. Cosarena. Darnakovsky is wide open at the foul line. Cosarena doesn't need him. Cosarena puts it in anyway. Well, they might be trailing big, but Krzysztof Cosarena showing us how deadly he is from mid-range. Ruiz has it. Garcia off the window. A minute and 20 to play. Cosarena, and can't get the 3 to go. That's way off to the right. Cosarena almost given free range here to just shoot from wherever. Garcia, Vega. Spain's offense continues to be composed, and Ruiz with the short shot. Lebecki. Cosarena. Cosarena will just fire away at will, and he puts in another one. Well, it's all consolation buckets, but Krzysztof Cosarena having an incredible fourth period. Ruiz. Inside to Garcia. Garcia, the finish. Final 30 seconds. If you take away the scoreline, it's been an entertaining fourth quarter, where pretty much Poland's offense has exclusively gone through Cosarena. How about that from Jablonski, and the finish from Lebecki. But as the seconds will now tick down, shot clock is off. Spain will merely bring the ball across halfway, and that'll do it. Job done for Spain, 3-0 in Group A. A solid victory for them here this afternoon. Take away a tightly contested first 10 minutes. It was one-way traffic from there. Poland had their spurt in the early stages of the third, but it was all academic. Spain comfortable 79-54 victors here today. Manuel Lorenzo, the high man, 27 points, 8 boards for him. Alexei Ruiz off the bench with 18. He also had 10 rebounds for a double-double. Ignacio Ortega had 17. Matus Filipski, the high man for Poland, a double-double in his own right, 13 points, 10 boards. Krzysztof Cosarena with 12 points, all 12 of those points coming in the fourth period. Andrzej Maciek with 10 points. But for what it's worth, Poland sadly beaten here today. Spain take the spoils, a great win for Team Spain, 79-54. But join us in a little while, because up next it's Bosnia-Herzegovina against Austria.